In life's challenges, our emotions act like a powerful force shaping who we are. Instead of pushing them away, mastering them means understanding and directing their energy. It's your moment to go beyond the confusion, take charge, and shape the path of your emotional journey. In our control is the most beautiful, noble, and important thing in the world, our own mind. Marcus Aurelius. Do your emotions ever overwhelm you? Anger, fear, sadness, or even joy can cloud our judgment, disturb our peace of mind, and cause impulse reactions. Do you ever feel trapped in anger or regret, unable to forgive yourself or others for past mistakes? Maybe you worry too much or feel sad about life's uncertainties. It can be tough to remain focused and energized when facing obstacles. But what if there was ancient wisdom to help control our emotions, cultivate a calmer mindset, and become more resilient? In this video, we'll explore Stoic principles for emotional mastery that can help you overcome obstacles, find peace of mind, and live a more fulfilling life as no matter what life throws your way. If you want to master your emotions, I recommend you to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement encourages me to make more insightful videos on this topic. Let's dive in. Principle 1. Understand your emotions. The first principle, laid down by Epictetus, encourages us to dissect our emotions. It is not events that disturb people, but their judgments about those events he wisely proclaimed. By understanding our emotional responses, we gain power over them. Imagine a challenging situation at work. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to identify the emotions triggered by the event. By understanding the judgments we place on the situation, we begin to unravel the threads of our emotional response. Principle 2. Recognize what's within your control. Seneca, the sage of Rome, offers the second principle, the focus on the controllable. By discerning what's within our grasp, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary suffering. This means distinguishing between what is or is not up to us and not clinging to external outcomes or opinions. By practicing this perception, we can reduce our anxiety, envy, ego, and conflicts. Instead of being obsessed with what we cannot change or attached to what we may lose, we can focus on what we can choose to control: our beliefs, our attitudes, our choices, our values. We can cultivate a sense of inner freedom that allows us to face any challenge with clarity, courage, and compassion. In everyday life, we often encounter situations beyond our control. Rather than dwelling on these external factors, focus on your response. If a project faces unforeseen challenges, concentrate on your effort and adaptability. Those elements are within your control. Seneca, the sage of Rome, encourages us to remember that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Principle 3. Accept the unchangeable. Transitioning to the third principle, we should remember Marcus Aurelius's words, "A happy life requires very little. It lies within yourself, in your mindset." The key is accepting the unchangeable, not resigning, but finding peace amid chaos. We cannot control certain circumstances, but we can choose to control our reactions. Acceptance empowers us to focus on what is changeable, finding inner peace amidst the turmoil. It encourages releasing resistance and embracing serenity in life's challenges. Consider a personal setback or loss. Instead of resisting the unchangeable past, focus on your present choices. By accepting what cannot be altered, you open the door to proactive decisions and a renewed sense of inner peace. Principle 4. Embrace adversity. Stoic. Principle 4, presented by Seneca, urges us to embrace adversity. "He who is brave is free," Seneca professes. In this quote, Seneca highlights the profound connection between bravery and freedom. He suggests that real freedom doesn't come from avoiding difficulties, but from the power to confront and conquer them. According to Seneca, adversity has a profound impact on us, shaping and purifying our character. By bravely taking on challenges, we can become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. In a real-life scenario, This principle can be applied by viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth, learning, and development. For example, if you face a setback in a project, don't be discouraged. Instead, treat it as an opportunity to improve your resilience. Take feedback from your mistakes and reach out to experts who have dealt with similar challenges and successfully overcome them. Principle 5. Practice self-discipline. The fifth principle, carved by Epictetus, is a call to practice self-discipline. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them, he declares. Self-discipline is the guardian of our inner citadel. In moments of temptation or provocation, exercise self-discipline. If faced with an unjust criticism, choose a measured response over reactive emotions. This discipline empowers us to retain control over our actions and preserve our inner peace. Principle 6. Cultivate gratitude. As we approach the sixth principle, let Seneca's words echo. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Cultivating gratitude for the present moment is the antidote to discontent. In our fast-paced lives, take a moment to appreciate the simple joys. Instead of worrying about future uncertainties, savor the beauty of the present moment. Whether it's a warm cup of tea, a stroll in nature, or a heartfelt conversation. Cultivating gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to the abundance that surrounds us. Principle 7. Stay true to your values. Stoicism teaches us that our values and principles are like a moral compass that guides our actions and decisions. They provide a solid base that helps us navigate life's challenges and make choices that are true to ourselves. Although it may be difficult, by remaining true to our principles, we maintain our integrity and build trust and credibility with others. Imagine you're faced with a tempting opportunity at work, one that goes against your values of integrity and honesty. The Stoic principle of staying true to your values encourages you to resist the temptation and choose the path that aligns with your moral compass. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's important to regularly reflect on your values and principles. Ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my true values? This self-reflection allows you to course-correct and make conscious decisions that are congruent with your core values. Principle 8. Enlightening reflection. Let's examine this Stoic principle. Embrace life's challenges as opportunities for reflection, unveiling fresh perspectives. Contemplate worst-case scenarios, not to fear or despair, but to appreciate what we possess. Prepare for uncertainty and detach from material attachments. By practicing enlightening reflection, we can also boost our creativity, empathy, and humility. We can imagine ourselves in other people's shoes and see the world from different perspectives. We can discover new opportunities and solutions based on our inner resources rather than external conditions. Principle 9. Momento Mori. Finally, let's talk about the Stoic exercise of Momento Mori. This means remembering our mortality, not to dread or deny death, but to appreciate life, to prioritize what matters, and to live with urgency and compassion. As Seneca wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we had come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing." By facing our mortality, we can also overcome our fear of change, our delusion of permanence, and our attachment to status, comfort, or pleasure. We can learn to let go of what we cannot keep and to treasure what we can. In conclusion, Stoic principles are a timeless guide to taking control of our emotions. You have the power to choose your thoughts, values, and actions. By embracing Stoicism, you can improve yourself and make a positive impact on the world. I hope you found this helpful and inspiring. If you enjoyed our content, please share it with your loved ones. Thank you, and stay tuned for more.